Welcome to the Michigan Central Line's Top 10 Trains of 2024. Before we get into the top 10 trains, we do have an honorable mention for the year. In June of 2024, the Michigan Central Station reopened in Detroit, Michigan. Under its new Ford ownership, the building has been completely renovated and completed. Visiting it for the first time was mesmerizing, and having the station finally reopen was definitely a highlight of the year. At number 10, we have Amtrak's Metroliner cab car on the Amtrak shuttle service. While these cars run daily, they are some of my favorites on Amtrak. They are actually older than Amtrak itself, being built in 1968, so as of 2024, they are 56 years old. Their days are numbered, but riding them over Memorial Day weekend was a bucket list item.
Regional service train Washington, D.C. train 149 will be arriving shortly on track number 1. Airport Station, New Jersey, Metro Park, Trenton, Station, Philadelphia, Wilmington, Delaware, Baltimore, Maryland.
For number 9, we go all the way north to White River, Ontario, where we find Via Rail's Bud car coming into the White River station. The Via Rail Sudbury to White River train is a throwback to a bygone era of rail travel. Riding on the old Canadian Pacific route, this train was a true once-in-a-lifetime ride through the backwoods. Down in Anderson, South Carolina at number 8, we found the Pickins Railroad and their rare GE U18Bs. The Pickins is the last railroad running these old school GEs, which have an 8-cylinder 7 FDL prime mover. Sticking with short lines for number 7, we have the Wheeling and Lake Erie SD40T-2 number 5413 in its full original Rio Grande paint. The Wheeling has a pair of SD40T-2s in Rio Grande paint, which can often be found paired together. For our number 6 slot, we have a lightning striped GP9 riding the former New York Central Michigan line. Adrian and Blissfield's 1751 is being transported down to Mexico as it has been sold off. It wears a New York Central inspired scheme, making it potentially the last classic EMD to wear this scheme and ride the Michigan line. At number 5, we have the Canadian Pacific 2816 running across Wisconsin and blowing her real whistle for the crowds. During the Greenfield Village Halloween program, we caught Amtrak train 355 going side by side with Calumet and Hecla Torch Lake. Adding to our number 4 slot, 355 had a pair of private cars on the head end.
Brimstone Station. Please stay in your seats until the train comes to a complete stop. At that point, the Halloween Express will let out a mournful whistle, and then it will be safe for you to pass.
At number 3, we caught a once-in-a-lifetime over-under between the Ann Arbor Railroad and Amtrak. Here, the Ann Arbor Railroad slowly coast over the Amtrak Michigan line, while Amtrak train 354 makes their final approach and arrival into the Ann Arbor station. For number 2, we have the very last Norfolk Southern Triple Crown train. On August 25th, NS train 255 departed from Oakwood Yard for the final time. This would be the last Triple Crown train to ever run, as this unique intermodal service was switched over to traditional stacking containers. In our number 1 slot, we have what might be the most unique once-in-a-lifetime catch I have ever made. On April 8th, 2024, we are in Berea, Ohio on the Norfolk Southern and CSX for the total solar eclipse. Berea would be in the path of totality, which meant we would have 3 to 4 minutes of complete darkness. As the darkness set in and the world became still, we were treated to an eastbound CSX Autorack train. This stroke of luck led to one of the coolest and maybe most unique views of a train I've ever captured. It's 3:15 p.m. and the world is descending into complete darkness. This was truly a unique setting to see a train under.
I'm not worried. I'm worried about the train.
I can't even take a picture of my storage is on the inside. You got it. We're here. We're here. Let's go.
Thanks for watching our top 10 trains of 2024. We hope you enjoyed this video and made some of your own great catches this year as well.